Hi, good MakkaZilli adolakatulil mage aluth video එකක් තිබුණා අසාධාරණ පිළිගන්න මගේ YouTube channel එකට. Guys, welcome back. ඉතින් adolakatulil ඉන්න Assassin's Creed Valhalla එකේ පස්වෙනි episode එකත් එක්ක. ඉතින් කලින් episode බැලුවේ නැත්නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් ගිහිල්ලා බලන්න මේ වීඩියෝ එක ඉවර වෙනකම්ම බලන්න. ඒ වගේම like එකක් දාන්න. දැම්ම like එකක් දාන්න. ඉතින් guys, දැන් තමයි අපි හරියටම Assassin's Creed Valhalla පටන් ගන්න. දැන් මම මේක teaser එකක් කිව්වා දැන් मैं हितने दम में के मीम में करके ना इतने वाले पेन होते हैं पे विलेज का विलेज में लेवल तुमने रंती है ना दें दन सामान ने तो पेंग वेड कटे तो एक कैरी के नहीं ना मटा पे मैं हेयर स्टाइल का कोड़ा मारू करना सा पे के पास मारू करम इसी बाला माँ पे दम मुना तो करना थे नहीं केला पे रांधी का उठे गिल्ला इल्ले का मुझे आगे पे मिशन ने का
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
You wanted to see me?
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings.
Apito
And I'm beginning to get my
alliance
bearings
la.
in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So, where do we start?
You have two options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar, or head south to Brandenburgshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. And what's more, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with contacts of his own in the cities. I added his information to the map if you would like to know what he has discovered.
අපි
Want
බලමු
to see
මේ
the alliance map?
alliance map එකෙන් අපි මම දැන් තෝරගන්න ඉන්නේ ලේදෙෂෙස්ටර්ෂයිර් මොකද හින්නා රග්නර් ලෝත්බ්‍රොක්ගේ පුතාලා දෙන්න අයිවර් සහ උබ්බේ ග්‍රෑන්ඩ්බිල්ෂයිර් මේ වෙක්සෙක්ස් නෙමෙයි අපිට තැන් දෙකකට යන්න පුළුවන් ඒත් මම තෝරගන්නේ ලේදෙෂෙස්ටර්ෂයිර්.
Tell me more about Leicestershire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called Repton.
Sigurd හම්බෙන්නේ
Ivar
අපි.
and Ivar Ragnarsson.
Ivar?
As I hear it, they are on the verge of exiling the current king of Mercia, with the hope of installing a king of their own.
A bold endeavor. I should be there to help, however I can.
I think you should.
ඕ මෙහෙම කරොත් මැප් එක හිල් වෙනවා.
I won't keep them waiting.
Good. I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
Okay, baby. එහෙනම් අපි යමු. The Son of Ragnar. මේ රග්නර් ලෝත්බ්‍රොක් කියන නම ඇහෙද්දිත් මගේ අතේ මේ හිරිකොඩු පිපෙනවා. ඉතින් දැන් අපි ගමු අපේ long ship එක අරගෙන අපි ලේදෙෂෙස්ටර්ෂයිර් වලට. මේ මාවත් කලින් එක්කන් ගියා නම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? මේ වල්ක ඇවිල්ලා. අපි වල්කාව පස්සේ යම්බෙන්නෙමු.
Eivor! Luottaisi jouti!
You're off.
Okay guys, ඉතින් ආයි මාසෙකට පස්සේ අපි හම්බුණා වලට පේන ඇති දැන්. මම අන්තිම ක්ලිප් එක කරේ මම හිතන්නේ මාසෙකට පස්සේ තමයි. ඉතින් දැන් මට මතක නැහැ අඩුතරේ මම මොනවද කරන්නවත් කියලා. දැන් මම සීගුඩ් හොයාගන්න ඕනේ මේ තියෙන්නේ අපේ රග්නර්සොන් ලගේ අකම්පමෙන්ට් එක. වැඩි කියන්නේ guys. ඔව් රෙප්ටොන්. මොනවද මට මේ ඩුවල් ෂොක් එකේ කන්ට්‍රෝල් ටික මට හරියට මතක නැහැ දැන්. අස්සේ. Ivar!
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, we'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty.
Ivar
Pitchfork.
Ivar කියලාද මෙයාට කියන්නේ?
From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies.
Now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
I would have let him down easy.
මේ අයිවර් කියන්නේ මේකෙත් නහරකාරයෙක් වගේ.
Follow
ඔයාලා
me.
ඔයාලා වයිකින්ග්ස් බලලා තියෙනවා ඔයාලා දන්නවා අයිවර් කියන්නේ කොච්චර නපුරු මිනිස්සෙක්ද කියලා. මම වයිකින්ග් එකේ වෙන දේවල් කියන්නේ මොකද ස්පොයිල් වෙන හින්දා.
To the Mercians, it is Repton.
ඔයාලා
Their
මේකින්
most
අයිවර්
revered
හිතා
kings
ගන්න.
are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofrid. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to
Uba
take the
thing.
wax from your ears.
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know
Thorn, no?
Birgit sent a Vergeld.
කවුද මේ තෝන්න කියන්නේ?
I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You
I
have
mean,
the king on
Thorn-
his heels because of
We
me.
got the lady.
Because of my men.
For which you were paid.
බුලත් පිට කනවා
But that
වගේ මට
price does
පේන්නේ.
not change because you have caught a whiff of our hack-silver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
Oh shit.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Chelwolf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what
Chelwolf.
Mercia needs just now. A
මේ
man to fare
මේ
both
නාකි
Saxons
මනුස්සයට
and Danes.
මේ නාකි මනුස්සයට උටුන්නක් දෙන්න.
Do you have what it takes to be king?
One day, I hope. As it stands, we at least have an understanding.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Chelwolf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Chelwolf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
Chelwolf betrayed his present king. Maybe tomorrow he betrays us too. Why trust him?
How can I answer that with any hope that you'd believe me? I only want what is best. for
අපිට
the people
පුළුවන්
of
මේ
Mercia,
චෙල්වුස්ව
and
විශ්වාස
I
කරන්න.
want what's best for my son. In Burgred's Mercia, where Danes and Saxons murder one another daily, it's not possible.
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Cheerwolf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
The Kingmaker Saga. Okay, baby. ඉතින් guys ඇත්තටම කිව්වොත් මට මතක නැහැ මේකේ කලින් මොනවද උනේ මට මුකුත් මතක නැහැ දැන් මේ ගේම් එකේ කිසි දෙයක් ඒකින්ද මට පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයාලට පැහැදිලි කරන්න අමාරුයි තව එපිසෝඩ් දෙකක් විතර යනකම් නැත්තම් මට මගේම කලින් එපිසෝඩ් ටිකක් බලලා එන්න වෙනවා ඒකද මම යනවා ඒ කලින් එපිසෝඩ් ටිකක් බලන්න මගේ ඊට පස්සේ මම ආයෙ එනවා ඊට පස්සේ හම්බෙමු
Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
Oh yes
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One
war.
does not need to fight to be
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Cheerwolf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth,
Aye.
don't you think?
එතකොට මේ ඉන්නේ
Not
ෂෙල්වුෆ්ගේ
yet Travis King, but
ෂෙල්වුෆ්ගේ
already
පුතා
grooming his successor. That shows some boldness.
Right. And bold kings, older
සෙල්බර්ට්
sons.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father too.
මේ ආයිවර් කියන්නේ තනිකර පිස්සෙක් ගයිස් ඉතින් වලට පේනවා ඇති මං ආයේ මාස දෙකකට පස්සේ ආවා මගේ channel එකේ MakkaZilli welcome back ඉතින් මම අන්තිමට රෙකෝඩ් කරේ මාසයකට කලින් ඊට කලින් මාස දෙකකට කලින්
I'll keep that in mind.
ඉතින් මේක තමයි අපේ Assassin's Creed Valhalla එකේ පස්වෙනි එපිසෝඩ් එක මම හිතන්නේ මට මතක විදියට මට මතක නැහැ මොකෝ
Budding friendship like this.
එදා මම අන්තිම පාරට ගියා ආයෙ පරණ එපිසෝඩ් ටිකක් බලලා එන්න කියලා මම බලලා ආවා ඊට පස්සේ මම ආයෙ රෙකෝඩ් කරේ නැහැ
What is Cheerwolf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Cheerwolf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son than the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought the Shire to hell.
Beards are with us, common folk. But Burgred still has his soul devoted to him. And they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands, a place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
ගයිස් මම මේ කට වහගෙන ඉන්නේ මේ වලට මේක අහගන්න දිලා නැත්නම් මට කියන්න දේවල්
Was it a
නැතුවනේ
mass
මේ
exodus from Norway then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Gilbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
තාම
I'm
එක
not
යුද්ධයකටත්
sure I
ගිල්ල
want
නැහැ
so swift a rise.
ඉතින් මේ කිං හාරල් ගැන වලට කිව්වොත් ඔයාලා වයිකින්ග්ස් බලලා තියෙනවා ඔයාලා දන්නේ නැති කිංස් හාරල් ගැන
It is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger. not King Harold. My father gifted my birthright to Harold without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
මේකේ රග්නර් හිටිය නම් පට්ට දැන් අපිට දුවන්න පුළුවන්. මේකේ රග්නර් හිටිය නම් පට්ට මම කියන්නේ කිං හාරල් ගැන. කිං හාරල්ගේ කතාව ඔක්කොම පටන් ගත්තේ ආදර කතාවකින්, ලව් ස්ටෝරි එකකින්. ඉතින් මේ කිං හාරල් කියන්නේ එක ප්‍රදේශයක විතර රජ කෙනෙක්. ඒත් එයා කැමති මේ කුමාරිකාවට උනනවා මුළු නෝර්වේ එකම පාලනය කරන රජතුමෙක්. ඒකෙන්ද ඒ කුමාරිකාව හාරල්ට කිව්වා උඹ මුළු නෝර්වේ වලම රජ වෙනකම් මම උඹට මගේ අත දෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. ඉතින් ඊට පස්සේ තමයි බැටල් එක ගිහිල්ලා ඔක්කොම ටික විල්ල මේ කිං හාරල්ඩ් නෝර්වේ වල රජ වුණේ.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivar. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your peace!
We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Not to worry. We have a Mercian of our own.
Jailwolf, you mean? Ha! When I'm done with you lot, I'll execute that foolish thing for treason.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight.
එහෙනම් මල්ලේ අද අපි යනවා වලට ඇටැක් කරන්න. ඔයාලා පරිස්සම් වෙලා ඉන්න.
You know your way around a batsman back.
I've seen them in action.
අපි දැන් පොඩි විවේකයක් අරගෙන අපි රැ වෙලා සෙට් වෙමු.
I'll be there.
As will I.
මෙතන තියෙන අපේ කැම්ප් එක.
Who are you?
මම එයිවෝර්.
I'm with the Ragnarsons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Birgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Let's attack!
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
යමුකොම්ලෝ එතකොට මේ පොඩි එකා මොකද කරන්නේ? ෂේල්බර්ට්.
What are we going to do about him?
අපිත් එක්ක එනවද?
Jailbert. Something wrong? I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders. When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there. Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
ෆයිට් කරනවා නම් ෆයිට් කරපන් හැංගෙනවා නම් හැංගියන් මේ වයිකින්ස් වලට යාළුකම් වලින් වැඩක් නැහැ කාගෙන්වත් ඕඩර් එකට විතර වැඩ කරන්න එහෙනම් ඉතින් අපි සටනට ලෑස්ති යාළුවනේ දැන්ට අප මේ ගේට්ටුව කඩාගෙන ඉන්න ඕන මෙතනට ඊ තල වෙනවානේ දැන් අපි යන් ඉස්සරහට මෙයාලට උදව් කරන්න පිටිපස්සට යමු එහෙනම් අර ඉස්සරහේ කැප්ටන් මේ ගේට්ටුව යට ඉන්නේ ගේට්ටුව යට ඉන්න මිනිස්සුන්ට කොච්චර ධෛර්යයක් තියෙනවද මේ ගේට්ටුව යට ඉන්න අර උඩින් ඔයිල් වැටෙනවා මේ ඊතලය වෙනවා ඒත් තව එකක් ඒත් නෑ ඔහෝ පළවෙනි ගේට්ටුව ඉවරයි අපි මේක ඉස්සරහට අරගෙන නෑ මේක මුන් අරගෙන ඉන්න අපි ඉස්සරහට ගිහලා ෆයිට් කරමු මම හිතන්නේ අපි මේ ෆයිට් කරගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ නෑ මේ ලෙවල් දෙන්න ලෙවල් දෙන්න නැත්නම් අපිට දෙන්න ඊළඟ ගේට් එක කඩන්න අපි ඒක කඩාගමු
We must destroy that barricade.
Headshot. මට දැන් මේ දුන්න පොඩ්ඩක් පුයි කලින් හුරුම නෑ මේක යම අපි උදව් කරමු ඕ තව එකයි යම් ඉස්සර කවුද ඉන්නේ තව ඉතින් මම මේ සීරීස් එකට කැමති නම් ලයික් එක දාගෙන යන්න මොකද මම මේ සීරීස් එකට කැමති කියලා ඕකේ තුන්වෙනි ගේට් එක කඩාගෙන ඉවරයි මම හිතන්නේ මේ අන්තිම ගේට් එක මහල පොඩ්ඩක් මහ මිනිස්සු වගේ නේද අපි අන්තිම සීන් එකට මෙතන උඩට යන් අපි මේ මුන් එක ෆයිට් කරා කියලා කිසි වැඩක් නැහැ ලෙවල් එකක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ ඒකින්ද ෆයිට් කරලා වැඩක් නැහැ මේ පොඩි උන් එක්ක හහා මෙතන මුර කරන්න දෙන්නේ කියලා ඉන්නනේ ඕ හා එනෝලෙන්නේ අපිත් එක සෙල්ලම් කරන්න හේ දැන් දුහන්නේ බොසා ඩවුන් මුකුත් උන්නති ගානට ඉන්නේ බෝ guys mission completed easy peasy lemon squeezy ඉතින් අපි බර්ගර්ගේ ගියස්සටම long house එකද උනේ
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Chaelwolf. Tell him we found a throne.
ඉතින් ආපු ගම ආයෙවර රජ කරන්න පටන් ගත්තා මෙතන. දැන් ගයිස් මම මේ වැඩිපුරම ගේම් එක ගැන කියවන්නේ නැත්තේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මගේ මූඩ් එක පොඩ්ඩක් ගිහිල්ලා තින්නේ. ඒක හරියනකම් තව එපිසෝඩ් දෙකක් විතර යනකම් මම හිතන්නේ මේක හරියන එකක් හරියන එක නෑ අම්මට සිරි ලියුමක් තියනවා නේද බුර්ගර්ගේ මෙතන ලියුමක් තියනවා මේ ලියුම් මම හිතන්නේ මට කියවන්න ඕනේ
but bound to duty a loyal man a chronicle of payments made like a ledger there's a symbol here a clan emblem maybe the brothers should see this
අපි ලියුමක් හොයාගත්තනේ මං කියන්නේ මගේ මූඩ් එක හරියන එක නැහැ තව එපිසෝඩ් දෙකක් තුනක් යනකම් ඔයාලට මතකයිද මං කලින් එපිසෝඩ් වල කියනවා ගිරවෙක් වගේ
නෑ there's a symbol here
පොඩ්ඩක් ගේම් එකට තියෙන ආසාව නැතුව ගියා මගේ අර නවත්තපු ටිකට
Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tana's sigil.
Tonna.
It seems she's been dealing with
Madam
Burgred as
Tonna.
well. The wretch.
She was a mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it, you're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
We have Tamworth. Burgred's on the run. You're the king in all but name.
It won't matter. So long as Burgred is free, the people will call him king. He must abdicate his crown to me.
Tana is our only lead. We talk to her. Find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor, but his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tona's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tonnas.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time. Keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
ඉතින් guys welcome back. අපි පොඩ්ඩක් ආයෙ mood එක හදාගන්න බලමු. වරන නැත්තම් මේක boring වෙනවා. boring වුණොත් ඔයාලට එපා වෙනවා මේ series එක. ඒකින්ද පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයාලත් තේරුම් ගන්න මං ඉන්න තත්ත්වේ. මට මේ channel එකේ තියෙන අර සික්කමලි channel එකේවත් වීඩියෝ දාගන්න බැරුව ගියා හරියට.
Sigurd, is there a problem?
We'll go see Tonna. Just the two of us. Ivar and Ubba will wait here. Better if Tonna thinks we've come alone. The truth is, I don't think any of us can stop Ivar from cleaving her head open. It's all he was spewing the whole way over here.
Right. Shall we?
We'll return shortly.
A small fortune for whoever sends Tona to hell.
I'll hold you to that. From
That
what I overheard in
Tonna var
Repton,
med
the
den.
brothers had an
Tonna.
arrangement with Tana. What happened?
Tona.
She's a mercenary. Ubba used her for man and information. But that relationship soured now that Burgred is all but defeated. From what I heard, Tana has hunger for two things. Soft silver and a stern hunt. Neither of which earns you true loyalty.
If she can't be trusted, what use is she?
That is for us to find out. We may be able to satisfy her.
And if we can't?
Tonna's
Ivar
the
did try to bring
dryer.
her axe.
Tonna's the dryer වල තමයි අපි දැන් ඉන්නේ. කො Tonna Tonna අම්මට මේ ඉන්නේ ඉස්සරහම Tonna.
Takes a liking to you. Keep talking.
She's more your type, I think.
No. This is
අනේ
your
පානේ
challenge.
අපි ගිහිල්ලා
Come now. Don't drag your feet.
සයිස් එක.
Sigurd, what brings you strolling into my camp this brisk day?
I suspect you already know.
Yes. The Embers on the air betray you. And yet, if you are here talking to me, King Burgred remains at large. And who are you, lovely dove? Want to perch your ass on my lap?
ඇයි ඔයාම මේකි බඩ්ඩක්.
Call me Eivor, or wolf-kissed. Lovely dove will get your throat cut.
Come now. You are too clever to run with those Ragnarsson dogs. Plenty of room on this side, if you want to earn some coin.
We came for your help, not your flattery.
Where is King Burgred? That is what you want. And what makes you think I have the slightest idea?
We found letters, records of trade. The two of you have a history.
What can I say? The king pays well for my services. If only I could say the same for those two
Bandam
Ragnarsson clods.
You're dealing with me now, and I want to know what you know. Name your price.
Very well. I could use another cow. And you can cover the cost.
අපි ඒ සල්ලි වලින් භාගයක් ගෙමු.
Ceolwulf is on the throne. Do you think he'll be pleased to hear you stood in his way? And you doubted him at all? Settle for half that amount. And maybe Ceolwulf's first command won't be for your head on a platter.
You've got stones.
නංගි මෙතන ගාන්ට තියෙනවා සල්ලි.
Out with it.
Burgred paid me to steer the Ragnarsons
යකෝ
clear
මේකට
of
අපේ
2
තනි අතින්
areas.
උස්සන්න
Led
පුළුවන්.
the
බලහන්
Chester
සයිස්
and
එක.
Tempelbroch fort. It was a hefty amount. If I were you, that's where I'd look. And that is all I know. Not more, not less. We are done here.
හරි 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 හරි.
Leicester and Templebroth Fort. Do you know these places?
I don't, but the brothers will. I'll bring this news to them. Don't stay around here too long. We've got a king to catch.
තුන්න යනකන් ඉඳලා අපි පිටිපස්සෙන් ගිහිල්ලා කවුරුත් අපිට ගහන්නේ නැහැ නේ මේ අසට ගියා කියලා. අපිට ඕන මරන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒත් මරණ එක හරි නෑනේ. මං ආයෙ ගත්ත මගේ සල්ලි. නයිස් මචන් නයිස්. එහෙම තමයි ඉන්න ඕනේ. යෑන්ට පදිරි වෙන්න බෑ.
Sigurd's told us the news. Well done.
Leicester and Templebroth Fort. What do you know about them?
Leicester is a large village. And Templebroch, it's an old military fort. Not much else.
Burgred could be at either one. We should check both, as soon as possible.
And what do we do with Tona? I would bet the sweat off my sack she's writing to Borgred now, offering silver for a warning about us.
Let me worry about that.
We should get moving, Drinkit. I can take the fortress at Templebroch.
I will join you, Sigurd.
That leaves me Leicester then. All by my fucking lonesome.
Bring a friend, brother. Maybe Eivor dares to be called that.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up with all of you soon.
ඕකේ ගයිස් ඉතින් අදට අපේ එපිසෝඩ් එක ඉවරයි. ඉතින් ආයෙ අලුත් එපිසෝඩ් එකකින් හම්බෙමු. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයාලා තාම මේ වීඩියෝ ලයික් එකක් දැම්මේ නැත්නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන් ලයික් එකක් දාන්න මට සපෝට් කරන්න මේ සීරීස් එක දිගටම කරන්න. ඉතින් අපි ආයෙ ඉම්මන්ට අලුත් එපිසෝඩ් එකකින් හම්බෙමු. බයි බයි.